talk a lot about how leg locks can set up guard passes and vice versa. You give your opponent a dilemma. They can pick one thing that they're exposed to, either the leg lock or the guard pass. If I'm stuck in my partner's knee shield and I haven't had any success passing, I will attack one of his feet with a toe hold. Now the toe hold is only legal in advanced divisions, so be sure to be aware of submission legality, but this is one of those situations where I'm going to attack this lock and finish it if he allows me to finish it. And if he doesn't allow me to finish it, it will almost always open up a passing position. So let's talk about the toe hold first, and then ways that they can defend the toe hold that will allow us to clear the knee shield and pass. So if Jesse gets the knee shield on me, and remember, like early defense, late defense, oh no defense, right? I didn't want him to get the guard he wanted, and I didn't want him to get it installed so that let's rotate just a little bit this way. I didn't want him to get this guard installed. I wanted to just pass, but I messed up or he did something good and we're stuck here. One really important principle about defending leg locks is we always want both feet available to be next to each other, because if you can attack one foot, then the other foot has to be there to defend it. As you can see, I have one of Jesse's legs pinned, partially because he chose that with half guard. I'm gonna attack this top foot. And so I'm going forward, trying to pass. I can't do it because he has his knee shield in, he has his good frame thing. I'm gonna rotate my body, in this case toward the camera, and drop the elbow in this hole created by his knee pin. This is important because it stops him from being able to get this toe away from me, although we'll deal with that situation in a second. This is called a toe hold because I don't grab the foot. I'm gonna take my pinky finger and put it right by his pinky toe and grip. I'm gonna come under and figure four my wrist. So grab his toe, come under, grab my own wrist. Now the toe hold is a twisting leg lock, which is why it's not legal until the advanced division. And so we don't want to just bend. What we're doing is we're actually folding and rolling the toes forward this way while I'm lifting my elbow. So a few details on finishing. So I'm going to roll my wrists forward, which sometimes enough. I'm going to lift my elbow just a little bit, and you see how Jesse taps. I'm going to get it up here just so we can see that in a little more clarity. So often, if I just roll my wrists forward, it's attacking these ligaments right here on the top. I'm also going to lift my elbow to get that rotational force for the twisting leg lock. But one thing that's really important, I wouldn't be as loosey-goosey here as I am right now. It's just that he taps so fast. I want his foot in this box, between my chin and to about the bottom of my sternum. If it gets here, now it'll still finish, but I'm using a lot of strength here, and it takes more energy. And so instead, I have it right here in the center of my chest. I'm just gonna engage my core and roll my wrist forward. It takes like a centimeter. So we'll talk about the toe hold finish in just a little bit more in just a second, but I wanna show that from one other angle. So we're here, let's scoot to this side. So again, I'm trying to go straight on. Like if I were to pass, if I were controlling inside space here, I would just pass forward. But instead, I'm gonna rotate. As I rotate, my elbow blocks his knee. Grab. You can lift here too. Finishing toe holds on top. I do want to lift with my elbow, and I do want to roll forward with my wrists, but I don't want to come up too much. And when I come up, I'm going to take his toe with me. Right? Same mechanic as the toe hold from the open guard. So now, and we have more other toe hold videos that you can look at for more specific finishing mechanics there, but that'll get it done most of the time. Here's the thing, and I'll show this from two different angles. We already mentioned that if Jesse's foot were free, he could invert to take away the pressure of the toe hold. He could also kick at my hands with this foot. But his foot, because he's chosen to play half guard, is trapped under my legs. So how can he defend? Commonly, if he knows he's in trouble, because his legs are often going to be more powerful than even both of my arms, if he kicks his leg straight, he can break my grip, right? Well, we know this, right? If we can finish, we want to finish. The object of the game is submission. But if he does this, see where his knee goes? Now I'm controlling his hips. Now I'm smashing him in half guard. Let's see that from another angle. That's not the only place we can go there. We can also pop up a knee cut. But remember what makes the knee shield work. It's this shield that controls inside space, and these shields with his frames that control inside space. If I can't break this inside space, there's no way I'm going to pass. So I threaten. And here's the detail also on threatening. I'm not just going to reach back and grab. Because if I reach back and grab, now kick your leg straight, yeah, super easy. If I really want to finish the toe hold, I'm going to rotate my body and put my elbow and chest down here, right where his knee pit is. So watch my left elbow. Now if he tries to kick his leg straight, usually I'm going to be able to stop it. Remember, we always want these blocks in place so that the options we give him are the options we want to give him. But sometimes either they're really strong or we mess this up. Boo. I'm just going to come forward. Now where we go from here is up to you. We can flatten him and go for our no hands pass. We can switch our hips, start passing with the reverse sit, or we can even pop up and start knee cutting. But the knee shield is what makes the knee shield guard effective. And so if he knows he's about to get finished by a toe hold, then he can't keep that knee shield in place. If you can't keep the knee shield in place, you just need to have a guard pass waiting.